All right, yeah. Here we go, guys. This is Jack Bauer from the Jack Bauer Studios, free as for me. I hope you guys are pumped up and having a good day. All right, here we go. What do we got to talk about today? We got some cool things here I want to bring to your attention. First, for you guys, get a lot of messages that you do subscribe, but you don't get the notifications. So here is the trick now on YouTube because it is messed up on their system. So what you have to do is you have to hit the bell on the video. I know you've subscribed, but if you want the updates, you got to hit the bell if you want notifications, updates, new fixes, things like that. Otherwise, YouTube isn't going to tell you a single thing, okay? And this is an important one. This is the best kept secret your internet service provider does not want you to know about. They do not want to know until you get the hit. Unless you've been following the news, Good Morning America, your Sky News, your CBS, whatever news you are, unless you've been following this, millions of people are getting bammed with these big bills for the 4K, usually movies, okay? 4K, Ultra HD, all these new TVs, very cool, but look at the size. I've done some research as to why this is a problem. The streaming size, 66 to about 100 gigabytes just for one, okay? Just for one, it's adding up to the dollars. People everywhere across the countries are getting huge bills. You're being zapped. $5,000 bills at a time for overage, right? Just to give you a quick little deal on the 4K movies, of course, they are Ultra HD. Awesome. Blu-ray. It's surpassed even the 1080 movies, which you can get these things compressed for about 700 megabytes, not gigabytes, so you can watch endless. But these 4Ks are really ramping it up, okay? They got a lot of resolution, a lot of audio, a lot of expanded color, a lot of addeds that are going into these particular discs. So why should you care? Just like the Netflix guy, okay? House of Cards. Why should you care? Because the current Blu-rays used to be at about 25, which was high. Now they're at 50, and they're going towards for 4K 66 to 100. So why do you care? Why should you care? Because it's the cost. Again, the cost is just ramping up through the roof, okay? Just going up like crazy. And I'll show you, for example, like you cell phone users, whether in your UK, US, Mexico, wherever you're at, all right? You're going to want to pay attention to this because this is what they do not want to tell you. All right. I am not picking on Verizon, so Verizon, do not send me any emails. I'm just using you as an example on your plans. We're just going with your Samsung new S8. Here we go. $60 a month for 1 gigabyte package on your cell phone deal, okay? Or $75 for 2 gigabytes. 2. Now remember, I just told you, these things that you're streaming on your phone through Netflix or Kodi or whatever, Hulu, look at the size that's coming through, blasting your bills, because this is what your internet service provider is making a tall amount of cash on. They do not want you to know about this until you get that gigantic bill. Like I just saw one again this morning here in the US. $5,000 from, we won't say Verizon, but a internet service provider, okay? Because just look how small it is. So you guys don't understand if it's like 1 gigabyte or 2 gigabyte, but just keep in mind that these 4Ks, it's huge, okay? It's huge. And even why Netflix is charging like their customers, I'll show you Netflix, okay? So this is like a Netflix deal here. The price on your basic streaming, about $8. That's what I'm paying, $8, and I get HD, okay? I'm not paying 10, but some people are. But what they have started hitting people with is, for the HD, Ultra HD, they've started at $12 on up, okay? Because Netflix doesn't really want to run these 4Ks, but if you're going to pay for it, there you go, sign up. But I would caution you only because coming back to, like, say maybe the kids are going to be watching one of these particular movies. Like, here we go. Maybe they're streaming it, you know, binge watching, maybe watching some more cartoons. Now, if this one, we're going to say Fantastic Beasts, this is a huge one. This is 100 gigabytes, okay? So what, again, does that mean to you? We're going to go pick on Comcast. That I'm definitely doing. These guys will come for you in your wallet, your purse, your house, everything, okay? Comcast admits its 300 gigabyte data cap serves no technical purpose. So here we go. There is no unlimited with a lot of these cable providers or AT&T or Sky, whatever you're using. So remember, here we go. After 300, which will probably take you maybe 3 movies a day. And then here comes with the Comcast, an additional $200 for every 10 gigabytes you're going over with these suckers. Just as an example, to be aware, be very careful as to like what's going on, because it's just not around like Kodi, Netflix. These guys will get you and they'll get you good. Just want to give you a little bit of a heads up on that, just so that you know, just to be careful. Watch your usage that's going on. Take a look at this. If you guys aren't really paying attention, go to your internet service provider and don't get blasted through Comcast, or don't get blasted through somebody like a Verizon and spending, you know, tens of thousands of dollars a month that you'd see on the news if you catch these articles, these news reports every day. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So be very careful, you Kodi users, you Roku users. This is for everybody, okay? Keep an eye on this 4K. Everybody wants this Ultra HD, but your internet service provider is definitely going to get you on that particular deal. So that's pretty much what I wanted to bring to your attention on that Ultra HD. So once again, this is Jack Bauer. Subscribe for more updates, for more important information, for our fixes that we do. And I hope this little alert will save you some cash so you don't get burned on this 4K stuff, okay? Just be careful. Look at your internet package, okay? Don't get burned, okay? All right, guys, this is Jack Bauer out. Enjoy.